Welcome to Songwriters Round. This is the show where a songwriter and another songwriter are going to take a look at one of my brand new songs that I've just written. In fact, the clay is still wet, meaning it's not ready to publish it yet. So I'm open to any feedback that you might have. So
Okay.
you can leave in the comments too if you have any feedback for this song. This is a brand new song, and we're going to have so much fun here. Check out my brand new song. This one's called Wake and Bake. I'm gonna wake and bake when I open my eyes. Wake and bake, enjoy the sunrise. Why would I run when I wanna fly? Wake and bake, start my day high. I love to get stoned, first thing I do on my day off. Spend it with you. Let's smoke a bowl of sour GMO. Have a toke, then we're ready to go. Wake and bake when I open my eyes. Wake and bake, enjoy the sunrise. Why would I run when I wanna fly? Wake and bake, start my day high. This is a treat. Can't be all the time. When you wake and bake, you're gonna eat the whole pie. Wake and bake when I open my eyes. Wake and bake, enjoy the sunrise. Why would I run when I wanna fly? Wake and bake, start my day high. Wake and bake when I open my eyes. Wake and bake, enjoy the sunrise. Why would I run when I wanna fly? Wake and bake, start my day high. And that's it.
Gee, what inspired that song, Matthew?
Sour GMO, actually.
That's it. The way you answered that was perfect. Dude, what is that the radio show that was on I don't know if it started in the 70s, but it's throughout the 80s and the 90s, the classic comedy radio show, even though that seems like a bad description, but they play songs like this all the time. And like Fish Heads was made famous on the show. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like Dr. Frankenstein, or it's like some goofy name comedy show. I forget what it is. We used to trade tapes
I don't
of
know.
this radio show, and oh man, it's so famous. I cannot think of what it is off the top of my head. I'll think of it, yeah, after we make this video, of course. But yeah, okay, so yeah, super Cheech and Chong vibes, super. And I was thinking of the band that originally did Smoke Two Joints that Sublime covered. I think that was the Toys originally did that, even though there's probably someone else that originally came up with that song. But yeah, some of those classic, like, 90s, like, weed songs and stuff like that, just totally hitting that vibe. um I don't know if this is not criticism, I guess, but since you said the clay is wet and going around with the mud covered fingers to shape it, I thought this might be funny. Like, how a lot of songs would go like double time near the end, like have a little break and then, speed up the tempo and have like an ending. It'd be funny if you did something that's like, let's go sativa, and you start going like that, and you're like, hold up, indica, and then you kind of chill back down again. That would be kind of funny.
This could be two
I
more
mean,
songs, though.
it could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, with that song, you could, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, even though that makes it more like a joke song instead of a celebration of the day, take care of the head type thing.
It's
But
just
I don't know.
silly.
Oh, it is, yeah. But people will hear that and embrace that anthem. It's like, yeah, wicked. And as silly as it is, I mean, it's very true for many people. So I'm a teacher, so I can't say anything. I gotta,
Part of my idea here is like, I'm trying to keep it as short as possible. Just
yeah.
only what's absolutely necessary, and that's it. Nothing else.
Well, to me the lengths seem good. I don't know how long it was, but like anymore, whenever I go to produce a song for release, 2 minutes. If it's longer than 2 minutes, people will not care. I mean, unless they're old.
145 ish.
Oh heck yeah, yeah. That is not
Yeah,
that's at the right length. Like 145 to 215. That seems to be the mark to hit. You know.
that's
So
fun. It
yeah,
was just chorus, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, chorus.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. I'm I don't know, and since I said what I had thought to say, I forget my favorite line. Shoot, so bad at remembering the lyrics. It might have been your bridge. What do you remember your bridge words off the top of your head? I'm kind of throwing you
Um,
on a spot there.
no, yeah, I've got it right here.
Oh, you got
Just
it right
give me
there.
Of course I do. How would you like it if I put it on the screen?
Sounds excellent.
Excellent.
All
Here we go. There we go. What do you think?
right, now and here I'm like wanting to touch my screen to scroll. Can you scroll down just a little bit? Oh yeah, eat the whole pie. That's what it was. As I was
Yeah,
looking through.
it's a
That
treat.
was
Happy all the
that.
time. When you
That
wake and
is.
bake, you gotta eat the whole pie.
Well, and when when you have lines like that, that joke element, it's like how could you, as the song progresses, even though it's like right under the 2 minute mark, is how could you amp up like another joke, like maybe it has some irony or something, and so that got me creativity. I don't know that the song necessarily needs that, but that is a funny, could be a funny take or change
Cool.
up with it. It seems like a lot of, I don't want to say unpublished songwriters because that seems like I'm, talking down to a group of people, but it seems like a lot of people working on songs, they like are going back to the 70s and wanting to do like key changes and stuff. I know that's still popular in the 80s too, like uh what was Living on a Prayer and songs like that. But yeah, the music, the vibe, the lyrics, the arrangement, that all seem good to go. I mean, for that type of music, it's not like you're trying to make like hyper pop where you need all this ear candy or something like that. The chorus is earwormy enough that you can, you got it after you hear it like second time around, you got it. So that's checking all the boxes. That's
Cool.
cool stuff.
Thanks.
How long, like when songs like that hit you, how long does it take you to like kind of develop the song?
Well, the first time I sat down at the computer and actually typed, I had the chorus, the words.
Yeah.
I'm not at all worried about the music. The music is like, but yeah. So this channel is now rebranded as Matthew Making Music. That's the
Okay.
new. That's the new thing. Matthew making music, and this is about making music. So that's what we're doing here. And
Yeah.
so you can check me out my new handle at Matthew Making Music. Yeah, I got away with no numbers.
All right. That's a
Yeah,
feat sometimes. Yeah.
yeah, it's really hard these days.
Do
Yeah,
you,
it's
do
it's
you
not it's
remember
not
the
perfect it's not perfect grammar, but
yeah.
that's what you're going to tune in for is Matthew making music. So it makes sense in that way.
Yeah. And grammar is irrelevant, except for musical grammar.
That's
I'm
really
trying
funny.
to
Oh, anyway, yeah, it was just a super fun song. So then after that, it took a while to get the verse and the bridge,
Yeah.
because I just wasn't pushing it. I wasn't pressuring it. So maybe a couple weeks, and then when I actually sat down and wrote the verse and the bridge, I still wasn't happy with it. So
Yeah.
I went on to Reason and I started making the drums. and I started making the drums specifically to go with the words as much as I could. And then I once I got the chorus done, I figured I was make the drums a slightly more generic for the verse. And then that sort of kind of inspired the verse. I just switched the verse around a little bit. And then the bridge I changed up at the last minute, changed the words, but it's just as far as writing the music, that took like less than the amount of time the song is because it's so
Yeah.
repetitive. It took like a
Yeah.
minute for me because it's so simple melody, so simple chords. It's like once I had the words, it was just like, and I had the drum beat at that point. So then it was like, okay, now let's make a bass,
Yeah.
and then I made the background trumpets, and then I was like, okay, let's do some guitar, and then bunch of vocals, and then a couple saxophones, and done.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of times I'll get when I get a song idea, I'll start out with a chorus, and a lot of times I start thinking of music in my head, and then that kind of drives the rest of it. I don't know. I guess most of the songs I'm releasing this year, I didn't write. I didn't have the music in my head. I was trying to do something different. So I purposely is like, okay, I need to stop any musical thought and just think rhythmically with the lyrics and stuff
Yes.
like that.
So stage one was getting the chorus verse, the chorus melody and good guitar part. I had already figured out it was going to be in A major. It's going to
Yeah.
be somewhere in the 120 area and ended up being 123. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I had already figured that all out, and then it was just like, okay, blah blah blah. It was going to be simple, because I was already singing in A. I was like, why put in a different key? Like
Yeah.
perfect. So I don't know. It's just fun. I love the process of songwriting, and that's what this show's about, is sharing that. And I appreciate you asking a couple of questions because that makes it
Sure.
a better video. I really appreciate that, throwing that
Hey, no
out.
problem.
All right. And anything else you want to say about this? We'll wrap this up.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I don't know. As a teacher, it's hard for me to comment on that subject matter. That song in case my employer is watching. Um,
My head, my head is disappearing. Oh, it's
oh,
back. My
we're-
headphone's back from the abyss. It had
dude,
disappeared.
your background's going into your beer. That is so cool.
I know.
That no, it's not. It's like
Oh, part of me is like this. I'm fading. Guys, make sure you hit the like button because if you don't, I might fade away. We don't
keep
know.
Matthew with us. We don't want to lose him.
Keep me
We want to
here.
listen to the background.
We, we don't want me to fade into the background. And everybody, so this is the kind of content we're going to be having. We're going to be having new songs, and we're going to be having cover songs. We're going to be having collaborations, and we're going to be having talking about stuff and music, but no more reaction videos. Sorry,
That's the R.
guys.
Yeah, no R word.
Yes, well, all the
Leave it
reaction
ambiguous.
videos have now been made unlisted, including all the live streams. If I missed any, I'll find them. I'll make them because this channel is now Matthew Making Music. Welcome, everybody. Songwriters Round, Season 2. Thank you, Kyle, for being here with me. We'll see you all on the next
All
episode
right.
of
Bye,
Songwriters
everybody.
Round.